Being a designer is important because it's about representation. I make clothes that make women of color feel sexy and empowered without feeling exploited. The Osei and Rose woman is soft, feminine, bold, like she's fearless. Those are all the things I want to embody in my collection. For a long time, I didn't really know where I fit in. So I wasn't quite American enough for the Americans or African enough for the Africans. So I was always living in this gray area. So I feel like my designs are kind of like a reflection of that gray area, right? My collections are very heavily influenced by my experiences as a first-generation American. I definitely borrow from African-American culture, Ghanaian culture, Caribbean culture, and I blend it in a way that is relatable to people. So I want to make pieces that someone will see in the store, and they might not be from Ghana, but I want them to see themselves reflected in my pieces, even if it's taken from a culture that they didn't grow up in. African-American. It's an interesting place to be because when your parents come over as immigrants, they think you're going to be the next neurosurgeon, attorney general. They have such high expectations for you and the pressure is really on. I actually went to Rutgers University, the School of Pharmacy. So I've been a pharmacist now for almost 12 years. So never in life did I imagine that I was going to change career tracks and become a fashion designer. When I told my parents that I was quitting my full-time job as a pharmacist, they said, "Hey, what? So you went to school for 6 years and now you're just gonna make clothes?" And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I actually received my first sewing machine at my bridal shower. It was given to me by my aunt. She gave it to me as a sentimental gift because my grandmother had just passed away and that was a pastime that we used to share together. I would use sewing as my side hustle, right? So in the years prior to that, I would sew for people and then still go to work in the pharmacy. And when I decided to start taking this seriously, I said, okay, I'm going to make my side hustle my main hustle and make my main hustle my side hustle. And really just change my lifestyle in order to really pursue what was important to me. I hope to leave a legacy that shows not just the generations in my family, but maybe other people who are in a similar situation that you can be whatever you want to be. You can live in duality. You don't have to be so one-dimensional. I was a pharmacist and I thought that that's the career that I was going to have until I retired. And transitioning into a totally different field that I'm not classically trained in was scary. I had faith that this is where I needed to be, this is where I was destined to be.